We turn now to the remake of an American classic, Father of the Bride, and this time the parents of the bride are OG Latino icons Gloria Estefan and Andy Garcia, whose very successful Cuban-American daughter decides to marry a bohemian Mexican attorney. Let's take a quick peek.
Hey, hold on. I don't know what you guys do in New York. Whatever you do in New York stays in New York. In Miami?
In Miami, in this century, you can sleep with your fiancé, Billy. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Descansen.
Thank you, Mom.
Be well.
Adan, quickly flee while you still can. Go, 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 corre.
Come on. No, trust me. I know my dad.
Joining us now is the iconic singer, actress, all-around superstar, Gloria Estefan. So wonderful to have you here. I must tell you, and this was a first in our control room, as soon as you sat down here, people started applauding in the control room. People want to come out and sing the conga song.
Let's do it. We can conga around your desk.
So congratulations on the success of the movie. Already getting some really great reviews. One critic said that this is a movie you definitely want to RSVP yes to, in part to the warmth and the chemistry between you and Andy Garcia. This is 31 years later after the original Steve Martin. What made you want to be a part of the reboot?
Well, I mean, who wouldn't? First of all, I got a text from Andy. Hey, I got a script I'm going to send you, because he's short and sweet. He sends me, and it's Father of the Bride. I go, oh my gosh, you're going to touch this classic that had already been redone by Steve Martin, and I loved so much. But when I read the script, it was no-brainer. And Gaza Lazraki, our wonderful director, called me, and I go, well, do you want me to read for the part? He goes, no, we want you for the part. Andy says, and I agree that you're the only person for this part. And I go, oh my gosh, I'm gonna move everything to do it. And we were a family from day one. You can't fake that chemistry. It gets on the project.
And despite the fact that this is largely about Latino marriage, how important was it for you all to highlight some of the cultural differences? Not that it's just this large umbrella of Latino, but the variation between Mexicans and Cubans, for example.
Right. Look, it was a joy to be able to celebrate in a big-budget Hollywood film our Latinism, how much we are similar in our differences, and to do it with laughter, love, music, extended family, which is pretty much a big part of our culture, and getting rid of the typical easy laugh stereotypes, because Andy and Gaz were very hyper-focused. It was a privilege.
One of the central themes of Andy Garcia's character is the idea of not forgetting where you came from as far as the Cuban roots, and also having an appreciation for what you've had to rebuild now in this country, and then trying to instill that in his children. How much of that is a struggle that we see in real life for immigrant parents?
Listen, it's absolutely true. And both Andy, and by the way, my husband, who still takes home the slippers that they give you in hotels, just in case.
I'm guilty of that, too.
Just in case. You know, we fought hard to succeed in this country, the Cuban-American community, and we relish the work ethic. And you still think that any minute now the rug could be pulled out from under you. So sometimes you kind of lose sight of all the things that are important, thinking about, I've got to succeed, I've got to be the best, I've got to be the best. And that's what Billy, Andy's character, is going through in this film. Our daughters are gone, and I want to remind him that we're a couple, that we need to enjoy the success, and he's only focused on continuing to, you know, work and watch the fishing channel, apparently, which is a big deal for him.
And we touched on this just a moment ago, the idea that this movie really does focus on the Latino experience collectively, too. I didn't even know that Vapor Rub was a thing.
Oh, gosh, such a thing.
And the food, how important was that to really kind of reflect the culture throughout the movie? And it introduced people who weren't familiar with it.
Exactly. Well, we think people are going to find it funny, and there's nothing better than to laugh at yourself about the things, the quirky things in each of our cultures. And of course it was important, and we threw a lot of the stuff in there. We also represent the modern time, because the Father of the Bride of the 50s was not the one of 91 with Steve, and it's not the one now. It's a totally different world we're living in, and that's reflected in it too, whether you're Latin or not.
And if we can just move beyond for a moment, because you act and you sing, perform on Broadway, do you have a preference, and what else can we expect from you coming up soon?
Oh my gosh, the beauty is not having to choose, but being able to grow and evolve and experience different things that interest me and that keep life fun and exciting. I sing since I talk, So music is my happy place. Acting, I always knew I wanted to do more of, but I was waiting for the right thing. I wasn't just gonna do it for no reason. But I've been preparing behind the scenes. I tell my family goes, but you're acting. I didn't know you could act. I go, I've been acting a long time, just not on the screen. Yeah.
That's great. Gloria Estefan, such a pleasure to have you here in studio and talk with you.
Thank you so much.
And to our viewers, be sure to catch Father of the Bride on HBO Max, which is streaming right now.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.